custom controller stick like that.
Control stick color.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And Amsah and Armada has actually had a bit of a boot camp leading up to DreamHack. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of streams every day. They were basically playing. I know Amsah was there, Professor Pro, and Levin was supposed to go over, but apparently Armada ran out of room or something. So Levin was stuck with me. All right, Armada already, up. Oh my God, floats in front of him and does kind of a little bit of a delayed nair. That's really hard to. That's one thing about Peach is that not only does she have great shield pressure with the float cancel, she also doesn't have to land.
no.
She can also float an aerial and drift away if she wants or.
Yeah, it's Peach and Jigglypuff that can kind of abuse that portion of the game that no other character can really do.
Right.
Play the I dare you to flinch kind of game.
Right. Oh my God. Very slick platform movement by Amsah, but this is going to be a awkward recovery to cover. Okay.
And Amsah not going to be fooled by the Toad there.
I like seeing the Toad. You don't see the Toad too often.
No. We actually saw a really weird Toad recovery from Amsah versus Triff earlier today. So if you're interested in Toad, I recommend going back to see that afterwards. For now, we're in winner semis. And we see Amsah actually get a dash attack off of the down throw there, but didn't lead to anything else.
He kind of had to roll out because he realized Armada might have been able to get in there. Oh, and Amsah kind of just dies.
Yeah, just for no real reason.
Well, that's life.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe meant to up air as a follow-up there off the up tilt. All in all, not doing too poorly.
No, maybe this boot camp has done him well in this matchup.
Yeah. Well, he beat Triff, right? So there's that.
Yeah.
He went for the forward air, but landed on the platform inadvertently.
Exactly. Just did it a bit too late, and never actually got the hitbox out.
Oh, Amsah giving him the... Okay, yeah, there.
Tournament winner, though. Going to cost him the stock. 3 stocks to 1 here in game 1 of winner semis.
Rmada kind of... Yeah.
Rising nair there. Sends Armada out, but not going to kill quite yet.
Yeah, he's going to need one more. The nair doesn't connect. Back air might have. Nice nair and a shield on the dash attack.
Yeah, and that was a really important tech by Amsah on that down tilt. Peach's down tilt can be devastating in this matchup.
Right. Wow, Armada with aerials in all the right places. Oh. Also, Randall kind of tripping up Amsah a little bit, more than once. Up air, not going to KO. Oh, no. Oh, he tried to forward air the turnip to do the the advanced turnip recovery. But
yeah, couldn't quite get it.
Jeez.
And Randall can be a bit of a fickle beast for Sheik sometimes, because sometimes you don't expect him to be there and you're starting your aerial up B and suddenly you get the grounded up B animation instead, and it just messes up your timing completely. And often when you see that happen, it ends up with a Sheik SDing.
Right. Oh. Gotta say, I've always loved Amsah's movement. Always.
Yes.
Even since the old days, but he's incorporating like the new school, Sammy stalls and
shield dropping.
Running shield drops, yeah.
But yeah, Amsah has always, been a bit of a smooth operator in the way he moves around the stage.
I'm a smooth operator. oh, Armada with some movement of his own, doing the little fake float, but that was an excellent needle.
And he takes the lead here, actually. Amsah does. Has to keep it up, though, for another 3 stocks if he wants to get one on the board here.
Goes to the ambiguous recovery where, you make it a little bit unclear if you're landing on the platform or not, but Armada not falling for it. Just, when you think flawless mechanics, most people think Armada, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Up air, wow, yeah. Flew in there for a long time, but.
Yeah, and you don't, like you were saying, you don't really see Armada with many, if any, tech skill flubs.
Not commonly, no. Not major ones, right? That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage.
Still keeping
and
it
no
going.
Jump. The instant land. Not instant land, float land, sorry.
Yeah.
Nice catch. Jinx.
Jinx. Oh, me a coke.
You guys have that? Yeah, you guys have that custom here too? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, he needles the turnip. I like that. But
up air.
second stock ending just the same way the first one did.
Yeah. So Jinx can have different names in Europe, but we have a concept.
I see.
In Norway, we call it Smurf.
Smurf.
It's for again, no good reason.
Sure. Yeah, you know, whatever.
Baits out a dash attack there, Armada, but for some, he wasn't quite ready to capitalize on it. Down throw off the stage. So again, down throw doesn't really lead to much at higher percents in this matchup, so it's strictly positional.
Right.
If you have the Peach off the stage, you have the ability to threaten with forward airs, with back airs, with needles, and it can be uncomfortable for Peach sometimes to make it back against Sheik.
Yeah, I mean, nice fake out.
Yep, see it right there.
Just does the needle cancel, and all right. Armada smartly DIing down, knowing he can take the stage.
Yeah, that's why sometimes Sheiks at higher percents will opt to go for the neutral air instead of the forward air, because it sends you at a slightly higher trajectory and makes the teching a bit harder.
Okay, he doesn't get the forward air after the jab.
Yeah, it was just amazing DI really from Armada. He flew straight sideways from that jab. Didn't really pop up much at all.
And Armada doing the thing he kind of does where it feels like he just kind of plays in a way that abuses people for being antsy.
Yeah.
He like takes the lead and then just kind of doesn't give you a stock.
No.
And kind of says, you know, if you want to do stupid stuff and go fishing, you know, be my guest, and I'm just not going to give it to you. I'm going to make it look like I will, but I won't. Yeah,
you saw an example of it there where he was just kept wave landing off the platform.
Right.
Trying to make a nice recovery from Amsah, and he makes it back against all odds.
The almost even more impressive thing was that Armada followed him like he was ready for it, and right there too, Armada just, you know, every trick in the book, you know, he's kind of been there, done that for this guy.
That was a slick air dodge to the platform from Armada there. Barely dodges the dash attack from Amsah.
Right.
Charge. Probably supposed to be a pivot forward tilt.
Yeah, or, you know, dash attack.
Yeah.
All right. Dash attack forward air off the stage. Edge guard opportunity, but he jumps into Peach's downer. That's usually pretty hard to get around if you're not positioned properly.
Good neutral air, catching Armada just running in on him there.
Yeah, oh, that hurts. And he's too scared to go to the ledge. Wow. There were 2 or 3 times in that recovery sequence he could have gone to the ledge. And I guess you're playing Armada and you're thinking, like, he's not going to give me the ledge. Like, he's too good. And so you just kind of doubt yourself. I don't know.
That's what good players do. They make you respect the fact that they can cover stuff so easily that sometimes they don't even bother covering it, and you just play around it anyway, and they get an easier edge guard than they otherwise would have if you treated them like any other, you know, pool smash.
Right.
Jab grab here from Armada.
Okay. Bummer to think about how, even if he takes a game, he's going to have to deal with the Peach matchup on Dreamland. Not to be a Debbie Downer.
That is true. And he hasn't really been having too much success with edge guarding Armada, and that's really the only way for Sheik to finish stocks on Dreamland.
Yeah, and by the way, Armada, I saw that moonwalk. Wait a minute.
The reverse turnip edge guard.
Armada smiling.
Yeah.
It's probably a bad sign.
Smiling and pushing the button and immediately taking Amsah stock there.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, Armada knew he kind of got a little cheeky there.
Yeah.
A little too cheeky for his own good.
Yeah.
And here's the ground game again. It really feels like Armada. Even if you outplay him in the ground, it's like getting a big punish off of it is just such a challenge.
Yeah, and especially just because of the down throw nerf that we talked about earlier, it means that Peach can really spam shield because she doesn't have to respect the grab as much.
Right.
Which makes neutral all the more harder.
Yep. Amsah now hanging out on the ledge.
And I see Armada often will not even bother grabbing the ledge, which is a typical anti-Sheik tactic, because he's so confident that even if Amsah gets to the ledge, he's not going to make it back onto the stage. Trying to find the needle there.
That was basically the perfect position for a running shield drop forwarder, but he air dodged by accident.
That's unfortunate.
Armada just dashes it. Wow, and catches Amsah coming off the platform. Maybe it was in Amsah's best interest not to just to continue playing the ground game, but it's so challenging sometimes.
Yeah, it is, because you want to make Peach jump, you know, but at the same time she does have more vertical kill power than Sheik in this version, so it automatically puts you at in a dangerous position, especially when you're at high percent, and just a straight up air trade will kill you. Yeah.
There's the forward tilt into nothing. Yeah, he has to give it up. There's no way for him to threaten that that descent from Armada.
Armada foxtrotting under the platform there.
Yep. There's again, you know, it's they play ground game for 10 seconds, and it's just like you can't. Okay, yeah, finally he gets a juicy punish on a ill-advised dash attack from Armada.
Exactly, and I feel like Amsah's keeping it even here.
He is more so, I feel like, than the other games.
Yeah, and more so than a lot of the clips I watched from their boot camp as well. I didn't very often see the stock count at 2-2.
Right. See, that's the situation where you think you get the down throw dash attack, and then you just get a weak dash attack. And Armada actually could have down smashed him there. Ooh. Opted to jab instead, because maybe Armada wasn't quite ready for it either. But
Crouch cancel shield on that jab.
Grimacing too. He winces knowing he almost had a good sizable punish.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Again, Amsah not going to the ledge there.
Rolls instead of shield dropping.
Amsah's turnip catching is like a wobble-esque.
Yeah, it's very, very good. Okay. Forward throws him off, and it sucks to be off stage as Sheik.
Yeah, especially with all these turnips, but it gets hit backwards.
Yeah.
Bit of a miracle for Amsah right there. Again, jabbing a lot right now, and even at 129, Peach will not be airborne as long as she's holding down on that. Try to get him with a double poof there.
And dash attack. Closely got the stock with Amsah unable to get his double jump back.
That was a dangerous situation, and barely not enough.
Okay.
This time it will be, though, so yeah, winner's bracket stock for Amsah here, but only one stock away from seeing Game 4. And he was able to take the first stock of this game, so it's definitely not an impossible challenge.
No. Back throws him. Wants to see what he can get off Armada. Being off stage looks like not much.
Yeah, if he was able to connect with that back air, it would have put Armada in a terrible situation, but Armada barely floating away from him.
Ooh, and there's the forward tilt bait. Amsah going to go straight up. Yeah, Armada's been rolling.
Yeah, that's the conditioning. If you make Peach always roll from the ledge, it makes the straight up B all the more.
He finally didn't catch the turn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The one time it mattered on the last stock, couldn't get it. You actually have quite the leniency there, because you will either press it with such good timing that you catch the turnip, or you will sort of just clank with it with the hitbox.
Which you want, because then you can up B into the turnip and do the turnip recovery. Yeah, it's true. Prevailing theory sometimes is maybe Peach